Gates open, they're racing, and a pretty even start away as well. Gillespie, one of the first to jump. Cahelan and Admiration straight off the inside flew the gates. Behind them, Goku, the real Sepoy, coming around, easing back and settling down last as She's Got Merit. And so through the first 300 they go, and Gillespie over on the outside trying to cross Admiration Street, who's just got the fave on a limb at the moment by the 800. Wonder Cahelan, who slots in behind them third. Then on the rails, Goku, almost a length away, the real Sepoy. Now the favourite crosses down onto the rail, and She's Got Merit next to last on the inside of Coming Around. In this order, at the 550 and down on the inside, Gillespie led the way. Pike was able to send Cahelan up running second within a length of the leader. Admiration Street now third. Around their heels goes the real Sepoy, coming around onto its back quickly, followed by Goku. Don't like at the tail, She's Got Merit, who's under heavy pressure. At the 300, Gillespie called upon now by Warwick as Pike makes his move with Cahelan, and they've come together. It's Cahelan and Gillespie at the 150 metre mark, and down the outside, Coming Around is finishing with a big runner. Cahelan though reaches the lead. Coming Around diving at it, drives, they hit the line. I think Cahelan might have just scrambled across the line. Cahelan possibly from Coming Around. There won't be much in it though. It's a bob of the heads. Back behind them, third close up is Gillespie, and it was followed by Admiration Street, then Goku, the real Sepoy, and at long last, She's Got Merit. Cahelan will get the judge's verdict. Number 7, the War Chant filly, ridden by William Pike for Ross Price, making it successive wins, holds on from the debutante who's pulled out a big run. The Gingerbread Man 3-year-old Coming Around just fails, misses by about a half head, and Gillespie, which had to work a little to try and cross them, might have just taken its toll late, beaten about a half a length in third placing. Admiration Street, the one that just held it out there for a good part of that first 400, and weighs in fourth. But Cahelan, raced by Tammy Price by War Chant from the Elvstrom mare Never Easy, makes it 2 wins out of 3 career starts and salutes at its first visit to the metropolitan area. Pike on board, 2 rides, 2 wins here on Cahelan. Beats Coming Around, one to follow by Gingerbread Man out of Elite Dancer, owned by Paul Ramsey, trained by Raquel Williams and handled by Stephen Parnham. A very good run, and certainly one that punters will be noting down as a future winner. And third to Gillespie by Trade Fair from Black in Time for the Linwood Park Stud Syndicate, managed by Ted Van Heemst in partnership with Troy and Chad Van Heemst, prepared by Liz Stremple, written by Lucy Warwick. Half ahead of Short Neck, the official margins. The time is 1:12.46, 1:12.46, and the sectional still to come. Next of the day will be the running of the Tab Touch Betty, Your Bet Maiden, 1100 metres. Number 8, She and S, is the scratching a field of 11. In the meantime, let's head downstairs. And Britt Taylor's with winning trainer Ross Price after the victory of Cahelan.
Thanks very much, Darren. Ross, congratulations. Cahelan had to fight in the end because, gee, that horse was finishing thick and fast, but were you always confident that he could hold on?
Yeah, I was, because she's pretty strong, actually, this filly, and Willie had given her a sort of pretty good run right up to the corner, so I thought she'd hit the line pretty well, but that one was certainly coming hard at the finish.
She broke her maiden last start. Is she always giving you the feel of a horse that you think will be able to go on throughout the preparation and pick up a few races? Yeah,
she's lovely sound filly, and took a while to mature, but she's here now, and she's done it really well all the way through, but it was just a matter of maturity, and she's sort of getting there really quick now.
It's nice when the penny drops, and physically they're nice and sound. What's in store for this preparation? What type of trip is her best distance?
Look, we'll probably, I reckon she'll get a 14 easily, but we'll just play it by ear and see how we go, see how she pulls up. This is the third run now, but she'll probably have another 1 or 2 before she goes out.
Lovely. It's nice when they're nice and strong and can have a few runs. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much.
Ross Price there with Cahelan, the winner of this second event. And it's nice when they've only had 3 starts and 2 of those are victories, and that's exactly what this horse has been able to do.
Yeah, William Pike aboard the winner here. He's only got a few rides today. Hasn't got a ride now, I think, until American Joy later on the program. But so punters who like to follow William Pike, short of a few options today, but a winner nonetheless in the first race.
And perhaps another one later in the day. And I'm talking about things to follow. The 4 coming around on debut has just come out of the one trial, but it is a Lope de Vega that won that trial of Sean Casey's. It might have a bit of ability because this horse has hit the line super, and you would imagine that a win is very near in store, that this horse will be winning its maiden very shortly, because it was coming home very quickly. And Gillespie, your favourite, was in 3rd. Admiration Street 4th, perhaps needs just that little bit more room, maybe a better horse when can find the outside and just stretch out. So often those big type of horses that get cluttered away, it can be a little bit hard for them to pick back up, but if they can get outside and rolling, that is when they get their best chance of victory. So Cahelan is your winner. Willie Pike will weigh in just a moment. We'll get his thoughts on this horse. He did ride it when it won its maiden at Bunbury and has been able to come to town 20 days later and be able to salute again. So Ross Price thinking that this is a filly that will be able to get the 14 really easily. It's a nice sound horse and one that mentally has been putting everything together, which is exactly what you want from a racehorse. We'll get a word from Willie in just a moment. Mark mentioning that he doesn't have an overly busy day today, but rides American Joy a little bit later on in the program. Willie, a nice win there. Were you feeling confident in the run?
Yeah, everything actually went nearly as good as it could have. I retained a little bit of cover, even though I was sort of outside the leader, and only one little thing. I had to stoke up a little bit early, and it left me quite vulnerable late. She was probably only tiptoeing over the line.
Yeah, that finish, the horse to your outside was just finishing really thick and fast. Did she really have to dig deep?
Yeah, she did. For a moment there, I wasn't sure if I was going to hold on, but I rode her pretty hard and she responded, so it was good.
American Joy later in the day, what are your expectations?
She'll run well. Just sort of got a bit of weight, and I'm just going to need the right run to get the job done.
All right, sure you can do it. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Willie Pike and Ross Price combining there with Cahelan to take out.